Alright, alright, alright. Let's turn that up a little bit.
What now? I think you'll need to find some arrows first. Only elven ones will work for this, remember?
Only elven ones. Alright, alright. The frickin' elven arrows back. Hey Mittens. Thanks for the retweet, by the way. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Stop following me around. I'm trying to steal your jewels. Or gems, rather. Plenty of soul gems. Oh yeah? Yeah, game! Just about to get this thing unlocked, and then it just is like, fuck. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh my god. Come on. Just a little bit closer. That's all I need. To hell with it. I don't really need anything in there. How are you today? How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm just, the reason I'm playing this is because, Steven suggested I play a free roam game, and I was like, alright, well, I've got DLC left to finish on this, so I might as well. Okay, was upset earlier. Not bad. I kind of slept in today. I didn't set an alarm because I didn't have to work, and I slept until like 4 p.m. It was fucking ridiculous. But, I mean, other than that, I'm fine. Why were you upset earlier, if you don't mind me asking? Abandoned camp. We don't really need to be in a bandit camp right now, do we? I didn't think so. Gonna go down here. Go explore the rest of this place. Forge. I think I do.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Someone compared me to a bot again? What? Who did this? It's fucked up. Just because you say hi to everybody doesn't mean you're a bot. In fact, that means you're better than the bots. That means you're like better than most people in chat. 'Cause most people in chat will see somebody saying something and they'll either say something negative or they'll just immediately tell the person, like, you know, a generic response like, oh, hello. No, you're all like peppy and full of life. Tell them to fuck off, you know what I mean? I explode. Lower Steep Fall Burrow. I guess I haven't. I guess we can use this as a way to get across. It was one of your mods, but we gotta settle. Oh, we settled it? Oh, who said that? I want to know. It's kind of fucked up. And considering I don't have that many mods, I'm gonna assume that it was either... Okay, we got Geo, we got Asian, Chameleon, we got Default.
Where'd you come from?
I'm trying to think of all my mods right now and I can't really...
Done and...
It's not coming to the top of my head.
Who's there?
GG. Geo did? Aw, what the fuck? I'm gonna have to talk to him later. So blatantly brutish, but usually he's pretty happy and peppy and friendly, but I guess today was not his day. Where did this happen at? Is somebody else's stream, I'm guessing? Alright, went up here. There's really no way to go through here. Isn't Sharky's stream close to the end? Oh, okay. That makes some sense. Just because, you know, I don't know, it just seems like it's good that you guys got it settled. I'm still gonna say something to him though and be like, dude, it's not cool, man. Nobody's a bot. Nobody's emotionless, cold like a machine. Everybody's got some sort of emotion that they feel throughout the day. To call somebody a bot is pretty mean. Yeah, I can't get up through there. I gotta go back outside the cave. It's alright though. We're supposed to be concentrating on DLC, not cave splunking around. But, you know, shit happens. What was Sharky streaming today? Super Meat Boy and then Dynasty. Not bad, not bad. I think we're gonna kill these bandits just cause.
That's all you've got.
Bucket of fish. We gotta eat that cheese though. Yeah, Carrington. Story of my life.
Who's there?
What the hell? Went right through him.
You knew I heard something.
Soul captured. Wasn't Skyrim mostly about killing and searching all over the place? Yeah, pretty much. That's why I'm doing it right now like this. I'm just kind of wandering. So I figured if I were to walk everywhere, it'd make the game a little bit more interesting.
Show yourself.
Oh, GG Flame Atronach. Forgot about that little after effect that they have. It's gonna be a long walk, Mittens. I hope you're prepared for a long stream. No, we're trying not to do any fast travel. I just decided to do that. That way we get a little bit of the scope of the land and it's a little more entertaining. Even Scar Hollow. The goat head. Fast travel is only good for missions and whatnot. Yeah. I agree. We're gonna go in here really quick and see if there's anything useful. And then I'm gonna probably try and run all the way back to Whiterun, deposit a bunch of crap, and go and try and do the I think what we'll do is we'll do the Dragonborn DLC and then we'll make a fancy get the hell out of my waist. We'll make a fancy house after that and then we'll find something else to play. Should take me a couple hours.
I knew I heard something. Metal speaking.
Hey, over here! Get me out of here!
Alright, time to do that old fancy drop trade here. Alright, what do I have that I don't need? A whole lot in there, but probably a bunch in here. definitely gonna free up a lot of weight. Yeah, I can already see that I have. Oh, hey, what's up, Billy? Leave no one alive. Rain terror on them all. Exactly. How you doing, man?
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already. I can't do
Come on.
everything for you.
Yes, you can.
I'm on it. I don't think so. Got it. Got it.
Hey, you. Let me out.
That's it?
I can help.
All right.
Please, help me get out of this cage. I don't know why those things locked me up, and I don't want to wait around to find out.
Okay, why did they leave your sword on you?
My lucky dagger. It's time to gut these rotten birds.
Oh wow, completely missed. Alright, Chem, what's up? How you doing today, Billy? I know I was texting you earlier, but I haven't looked at my phone in a little bit. How you doing today, alright, Chem? This isn't a skill book, so I don't... Should probably use more of these potions, poisons on my weapons when I attack people. Iron boots of hauling. Yeah, I can take them. Well, work, so be right, but before I leave... Oh, Rick, don't worry about it. I'll be here. Spriggan? The bandit. This is all the crap I just dropped. Just to get rid of it. It's here. Yeah, you screwed it up. I think this cave is clear now. You know what I'm gonna do? Pick up all this crap. I'm gonna go drop it in a chest over there. Games that make you read are the worst. I don't know, I like reading like text logs and stuff from certain games, but this game has way too many books to read them all, so that's why I don't read them. Alright. So I kind of wish that like depositing random crap around the world, like you know how like in Dark Souls, like people can like invade your worlds and you know go through stuff. It would be nice if you just like deposited this crap here and then somebody came and found it later, and it was just kind of like an extra little reward for their time spent in the dungeon, I guess. I feel like it'd be cool. Well, look who decides to show up. Fight's already done with. We're leaving. Shit, just playing some GTA. Oh, really? I thought you'd be playing DBZ because you've been playing that a lot lately. I'm probably gonna download that tonight, but I'm not gonna be able to play it till next week because I've got work all weekend and Thursday and Friday. Horror game text logs? Yeah, I agree. I always liked reading the text logs in Dead Space and Resident Evil and stuff like that. Excuse me. Mi scusi, mi scusi. Solitude. And break.
Running out of bread. I hope the supplies get here soon. You'd rather be plowing a field? Not me. Legion soldiers gleam like fresh fallen snow and clank like a kitchen. They head this way, we'll know it. Stormblade, it's an honor.
Fight or die well.
Hope I don't draw hard.
I already been there. Yeah, I gotta go all the way over here. It's a long walk. We're gonna do it though. Oh yeah, definitely. The audio logs can be weird as hell too. I don't know. Like reading them to yourself out loud is one thing, but then reading them while like somebody else is watching you read them, like on a stream, it's even funnier because you'll like read it and you'll be like, you double back and be like, what? Wait, what the hell did I just say? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm completely lost my mind. Yeah. Time to go for a swim. hell just happened here? We saw a Spriggan get destroyed, and then there's a dead troll. It sounds like you're doing all this weird stuff as you read out loud to people watching. Yeah, I agree. Huh? Either that or they like join the stream and then they see you reading this weird stuff and they're like, okay, we're gone. We're not gonna stick around. This guy's reading. Reading is for chumps. Shit. What the hell? This deer is on crack. Must be a lot of Spriggans nearby to be like forcing their will upon these deer and random animals to fight for them. Because usually you don't see that. Take that. Yeah, I gotta go find some place to stash all my junk, and then I'm gonna go into Solstheim, start the DLC up. I'm on crack. Hey Ma, I smoke rocks. That's right. This looks like an Imperial camp.
You're trespassing here. You better clear out.
Okay. Don't have a really reason to fight the guy that won't die. For some reason, I don't like it how they did that in this game. Like, if you go to an Imperial camp, or like, say, a Stormcloak camp, depending on which side you picked, you can fight everybody, but the officer will never die. The officer is invulnerable. Which I think is really dumb. Let me ride the deer. Kind of funny you find a dead body that have their loot still. Yeah. Seems to be that, you know, everybody in this game, except for the main character, which is you, just decides not to loot bodies. It's like, gee, you know, if you killed something, you'd think you would go and, like, check the contents, right? Apparently not. All the people just woke up and decided to eat a bowl of tumors for breakfast. They've been that way ever since. I gotta check the map. Whiterun's down there. Probably be easier to go to Windhelm, where I know I have a place that I can sleep at. Yeah, let's do that. GG horse. Oh hey Mr. Popo, what's going on? Sorry I didn't see your message right away. How you been? Kame told me you were a bad person. Oh look, the troll found a shiny. Hello. Full of pain. Lots of pain. Making toast. Ding. Butter and toast. It's Mr. Coupon. No, Billy, you're Mr. Coupon. You are Coupon Lord. Mortal NPC game hacks. This be a long walk across the frozen wastes of Skyrim. In the north. Not too bad, man. Last stream I was raging pretty hard, so I decided to play something a little more chill that I can. I'm doing alright. Gotta work the next 4 days, so this is gonna be the last stream for me for about a week. But, I'm doing fine, man. Surviving. Thank you for asking. There's a bunch of bandits. It's a long walk, like in the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, except the only difference is we don't have any ring wraiths following us around or anything like that. We'll be fine. Well, it looks like it's time to Skyrim jump over the mountain. Because why would you go around it? Come on. Do it. There we go. Why not fast travel? Yeah, I don't want to fast travel right now, honestly. Kind of want to just like walk around and let everybody get a little bit of the scenery before we go do the DLC, so that's why I was doing that. This is Xbox, Mr. Popo. Sorry I didn't read that right away. Playing on the Xbox. The Xbox. I hate these fucking things. Such a pain. What level are you now? As far as that, yeah, I'm almost 60. Almost level 60. So, this is an account I've been playing since I got Skyrim back in 2011. But, I haven't been playing it recently, and I was basically just restarting most of the skill trees that I maxed out so I could do them on legendary. And I'm playing as a Nord, mostly heavy armor specialist, and I like to use two-handed weapons. Two-handed weapons. We got to use the two-handed weapons. Bigger swing, bigger damage. Crush their tiny skulls. But I have a second character on here, but I don't really play it. I believe it's a Khajiit. Oh shit. Never mind. Hit Rex Spriggan. Only in games snow lasts forever, except GTA. Yeah, in GTA they had it for like 3 days, and then it was gone. I thought it was cool though how they did that, and I kind of wish they'd do more environment specialized, you know, like seasonal events or something like that, where they change the environment up. So I thought that was pretty cool. The goat! The goat! Sacrifice the goat to the blood gods. Wow, went right through. Yeah, I'm trying my best to get there as quickly as possible, but I also gotta drop some stuff in Windhelm, so I've got a lot of crap on me. I want to be able to get as much loot as I can in Solstheim. The loot, though. There's a dragon over there. Wagons. He would show up. Alright. Guess we're gonna have to fight the dragon. Gotta make sure I got the right spells. The right bow and arrow. Shouts. Nope. It's kind of a poor place to fight a dragon in the middle of a forest like this. Come on, you puss monster. Critical strike. Damn. You got a follower at the moment? Thought I heard of the vampire girl with the elbow shoulder. Yeah, she's still following me. I want a riot mode in GTA where you can loot any place and have the building on fire and broken cars. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool if they had like a way that you could play through the game like that. Like just everything was just pure chaos. Like if they made a DLC where it was similar to like, you know, post-apocalyptic, maybe like zombie apocalypse kind of stuff. It'd be really cool. Then I would never stop playing that game because I'd just go around looting everything, like you know you would do in like a game like H1Z1 or DayZ. But yeah, I got Serrano with me right now because I just last time I played this I had just finished the Dawn Guard DLC, so she's still following me. I forget who I normally had following me. I think it was Aela of the Companions, the one with the crazy tattooed face. I missed that one. Jesus, the fucking bot. Spam master. Like, you can loot gas station marks for health. Yeah, that would be cool. Like, just being able to, like, go around and, like, loot everyday items and then have, like, a backpack that you can put it in and everything. I feel like it would add a certain sense to the sandbox, because otherwise it's just a really nice model city that you can drive a car around and blow people's cars up and shit. You know, kill random civvies, that's cool, but it gets boring after a while, you know?
Imperial business. Be on your way.
Is that so?
Call yourself a warrior?
We're out of I've been wounded worse by...
We'll show those faithless... Stormblade.
Here you go. You can have this warhammer that I'm not going to use. Have a good one, man. You're free! Instead of zombies, they can have mutant monsters. It'd be kind of like Sunset Overdrive then. People get mutated and they just run around the city causing havoc. Or it's like Prototype, you know. Whoa. Freaking teleporting wolves. Wonder where this guy is going. Damn, that bot sure likes spamming. Yeah, it definitely does. And the funny part is, like, it wouldn't do it normally because I have them set to different, like, time intervals and also set to different chat line intervals. So it's only supposed to display a message like every 40 chat lines or every 20 minutes. Oh, this guy's running into Windhelm.
Somebody help!
Oh, piss. What the hell? Why are they attacking? Do I have a find somewhere? Let me check. Total lifetime bounty 18,000 gold. Oh shit. I must have gone on a rampage. Yeah, but the mutants are like humans, you can until you interact with them, and somehow they change. Okay. So like, kind of similar to like a ghoul in Fallout, but once you, or once they get to a certain stage, they just go completely feral. Okay, so the guards in Windhelm don't like me. Take your arrows. Maybe we can sneak through the entire city, get to my house. That's what we're gonna do. We got these potions for a reason. Dark Elf. Get him. There we go. That's where my house is. You gotta make a left. Shit. Alright. More potions. Susanna the Wicked. Oh, she's dead. Do you still have to crouch if you use the potion? Nah, I don't think so, but I want to say it helps. I'm not entirely sure. My sneaking right now is for shit because I restarted the skill tree.
My favorite. Let's get some meat.
You don't know me. You all don't know me. You're all crazy. I feel like it helps. I feel like the crouching helps the sneaking, so that's why I do it. Alright, I finally got to my house, and it's auto-saving immediately.
Long life to you, Thane.
Apple pie! Alright, we gotta go upstairs. That's where all my junk is. Draw a knife.
I expected East Columbus City to be bigger.
This is gonna be potion central. We gotta get rid of a lot of these. Malign lingering poison. need all these. Yeah, you really don't need all of them. At least most of them I never use. Poisons especially, never used one of them. Yeah, I don't really use them either. I pick them up and then I forget to put them away. It's my sweet ass blade that I keep in there. Black blade. Blade of woe.
I used to call Windhelm the City of Kings. In my books, anyway.
Yeah, this is just one of the houses that I put a bunch of crap in. Oh, I gotta fix this. That'll do. Alright, I think we're good now. I think we can leave. Let's go back outside. Club going up on a Tuesday? Wait, it's not Tuesday. It's one sexy blade. Oh, you talking about the Daedric sword? Yeah, I like having all those on display. Like I never use them, but it is nice to have them like in each of your houses and just kind of like place them there because they're nice to look at. All right, we gotta get back outside the city. I think what I was doing. There you go. Blood trail. Yeah, what I was doing with all the bounties, I think I was trying to go for the achievement where you get all the bounties in like all the holds up to 1,000. There's something criminal. I forget the name.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask. It's so good to see you.
Alright, well now that we got that taken care of, let's go try to find the entrance to Solstheim and get this DLC started. And then we'll build ourselves a nice fancy house. Raise lots of children. Have a nice stable, bunch of slaves. Alright. Where do we go from here?
I've got a lot of respect for the rest of them. Skyrim could use a lot more healers.
Wee splish. By the way, you can't kill all NPCs because some are quests. Yeah, I know. It kind of bothers me that you can't kill them because like you could totally do it in Fallout, and it would ruin the quest line and it would glitch it and you wouldn't be able to do anything, but it was cool just to have the option, you know? Makes the world a little bit more immersive.
Alan does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim. Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there. All right, you have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself.
So that shit even happens when you don't kill them. I can't finish the Thief Guild's quest because I waited so long to go back after a certain quest. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I'd usually like try to go back and finish the quest right away. Just in case, like, because these games are so buggy. Bethesda makes great games, but they're just full of glitches and shit, so it's hard to like maintain the quest line, you know, and it's not like you want to go back and make a whole new character just to play one quest line. Oh. Hold up, guys, I got a bit of a
Here we are.
problem here.
This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
$617 rolling in the dough. Search for information about Mirak. Why can't I move? Oh, it's auto-saving, that's why.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions. You've picked one of the worst places in Morrowind to do that, but suit yourself. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions? Raven Rock started out as an Imperial settlement. But the Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a
Yeah, I know, right? I wanted to be able to part of the Thief Guild quest because you can get that unbreakable lockpick. It's almost at the end of the quest. Yeah, the thing that sucks about the unbreakable lockpick though is that
livable. We're proud.
fucking you have to give it back to finish the quest, which is pretty shitty.
I have to be. The second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern.
Serana, can you not just stand in front of me, please?
This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here. We've had more than a fair share of troubles.
Yeah, I would just see if you got a save beforehand and then reload that save. You'll lose a lot of time that you did on other stuff, but
Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced. Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me. It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from there. Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. An attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of the...
There's an unbreakable lockpick perk. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Also, how you doing, 24? Thanks for joining.
Many more.
We're on the 360.
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it. I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what. Remember,
We are watching you.
I was starting to wonder what happened to...
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even asked, yes, I have the supplies you requested.
Good, just doing some stuff. Yeah, I think the perk that he's talking about. Well, I gotta go over to lockpicking first. Yeah, lockpicks never break. That's the one right there. Wax key.
Stand aside, Outlander.
Pretty sweet armor.
Challenge, you know we don't have that much coin.
Look, the East Empire Company didn't give me a choice. They've raised their prices again. And there's nothing I can
I mean,
do
that
about
perk is in Skyrim. It ain't a mod.
They're gouging us for
Yeah.
every last drake we have. Let me talk to Laryl. I'll see what we can do.
it. All right, Admiral. Don't worry about
What the hell is that over there?
Just pay me when you can.
The glory of where the Iron Fox is. Far west end of town. Can't believe I've been stuck here this long.
Bulwark Jail. Is this your first time playing this DLC? Yeah, it is. Taunted Age of Empires. I'm used to that. My favorite part of Age of Empires was just converting people's buildings and catapults and everything. Thought it was pretty funny.
Damash.
Okay, so I see a boat over there. I think we're gonna go there first, after I get done exploring this little area.
Splendid. Another mouth to feed.
Thanks for your potato. I'll eat all of your potatoes and tomatoes. Because screw you people. I do not care about what you think. I will eat all your food. Pillage and plunder. Who's this? Who's this cat?
It's El Mirag. It's I can't be sure. Mirag.
Okay, so nobody knows who I'm trying to talk to.
Not someone here.
Retching Netch. Let's go in here really quick, see what this is all about.
I work for Mogul. You've got a problem, you talk to him. Mogul doesn't lend coin to outlanders. Look somewhere
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way. No, wait. I recognize the name, but I'm not sure why. I don't know. I feel strange just thinking about it. A temple, maybe. Here on the island, something about a temple.
Teldrin Serro, blade for hire. If you have the coin, I'm at your service.
I like this guy's outfit.
The best swordsman in all Morrowind is at your service. For the right price.
Welcome to the wreck. Did I know someone by that name? Maybe I'm just confused. I can't be sure.
Age of Empires 2 is fucking awesome. Still a lot of people play it. Also competitive. There's a $120,000 tournament lately. And that for a game made in 1999. Yeah. The classics never die, man. Never die. Okay, there's really nothing in this place. This is like an inn. Let's pretend we were never here.
Miserable. Just miserable. This island's nothing but a... Don't like it. I hate it. Every day it's the same thing. We open the shop, we hardly sell a thing, we close the shop and go to sleep. What kind of a life is that? Oh, believe me, I'd be on the first ship off this miserable island if I could. But I'm not sure I could do that to my father. I think it would break his heart. We've already lost my mother. I don't want to leave him alone. We lived in a settlement, perhaps a league from the border of Black Marsh, the homeland of the Argonians. Even though the Argonian invasion ended a long time ago, there are still a few scale-skinned clans that live within our borders. To put it simply, they attacked our settlement and slaughtered almost everyone. It was horrible. I think so, but I'm not sure where I heard the name. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about a temple here on the island. Maybe it was just a bad dream. Keep yourself safe. Solstheim's still a dangerous place.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of a fine... There's actually a funny story behind the name, friend. A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dunmer staggering along with a bottle of Sujamma in hand. He was one of my patrons and liked to drink heavily, so I wasn't exactly surprised. But you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day he was born, and singing badly at the top of his lungs. As I'm watching this spectacle, a netch floats over the bulwark towards him. The man looks straight up at the netch, yells, "Have a drink," and tosses the bottle, and it never hit the ground. Well, the bottle broke on the netch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started floating sort of tilted. Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw. I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that netch was sick. True story, friend. True The Ashborn attacks on the bulwark are getting worse. Captain Veleth is trying his best, but I think the rhetoric...
That mask, I know. She just like wanders in and just starts looking at us while we're talking.
Across your lips, friend. Meal. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think makes it taste better than ever. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it. I was kind of hoping you'd say that. Here, take these samples of the Sujamma and spread the word. If you get rid of all of them, there's something extra in it for you.
Okay. Sujamma, Sujamma. We're gonna go distribute the wealth, and then we're gonna go find that temple.
Can't believe I've been stuck here this long.
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine.
How about you stay out of my way, because I'm trying to get past you guys.
Want to buy anything? Geldis needs to bottle this up and send it to the mainland instead of wasting his time out here. His drinks are outstanding. Thanks. If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
Mallory,
If it wasn't for the bulwark,
Can't get blood from a stone.
You haven't seen Crescius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again. No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
Can't you just get the guard to find Crescius?
I prefer to handle these things. Look, if you see Crescius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you. Perfect. I was just thinking about heading over for a drink. Well, it's been a long time since someone from the guilds bothered to make their way out here. So tell me, how's my brother Delvin? Still spending his nights at the Ragged Flagon trying to win Vex's heart? Good to... Damn layabout never even bothers to send his own flesh and blood a letter saying how he's doing. Can you imagine? Anyway, I suppose you're looking for work. Well, I got bad news. This place is drier than a damn bone. Eager to make some coin? I'll tell you what. The guild's got a problem out here that I've been trying to deal with for years, but haven't been able to handle. Don't look at me like that. I'm all alone out here, with no one to watch my back. And besides, it's really my problem anyway. I caused it.
I like how she just like starts working out of no reason just because we're in a blacksmith shop.
My doorstep about a fortnight ago. He noticed the shadow marks like you did, and I thought he was one of us. That he did, right out from under my nose. Can you believe it? It's my own formula for improved bone mold. Took me years to perfect.
Hey, know him.
Well, before he ran off, he was talking some nonsense about trying to fence goods to the Reeklings at Castle Karstag. I told him he was crazy to even think about talking to those vicious little buggers. I'd bet a fat purse of coin that he's either dead or hiding out up there. You do that, and I'll make sure you're set up right. You won't be disappointed. No, wait. I'm not sure. A fine question, and the one that I hear most often from visitors to our town. I wish I had a more romantic tale to tell, but I was simply seeking my... Besides, knowing how to repair bone mold armor wasn't very useful in Riften. I had a friend over there, a dark elf named Van Ryth, a very talented armor smith. Spent a lot of time with the guy swapping smithing techniques. Learned a heck of a lot, including how to repair bone mold. After he moved on to greener pastures, I decided to pack up, move out here, and put those lessons to the test. Been here ever since. It's the only tool tough enough to crack Stalrim, is what it is. Not many of those beauties left in the world. Forging them is a lost art. The one Crescius borrowed came from the Skull village up north. I, traded them some goods for it. Calling Stalrim an ore is like calling my forge a campfire. Some folks say it's enchanted ice, but I think there's more to it than that. I don't think I've come across more than a chunk or two in my lifetime, and smithing's my trade.
Alright, well, we're gonna leave the city, because we really don't need to continue diddling about here.
My husband and Ophir visitors would
Let's just get all these people to try his.
Always a pleasure to taste anything Geldis comes up with.
Always nice. Sure, got nothing better to do. Me a pound.
Merkel doesn't lend coin to Outlanders.
I'll give you this one. Take that swill and pour it down a well.
Okay then. He's a nice fellow. This way. Where is this? Yeah, I can show you on the map. It's the DLC is supposed to be set in Morrowind. So it's nowhere in Skyrim. You have to take that boat to go there, and yeah, Solstheim. See, there's the arrow to Skyrim. So, currently exploring this area. Okay then.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here.
Yeah.
Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them Ashspawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped. I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction. Good. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind, and I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard. We were searching the farm when the Ashspawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful. No one knows, really. Superstitious folks say they're the risen forms of those that died long ago, but I'm not so certain. They started attacking the bulwark a few weeks ago. My men were able to kill them, but they keep coming back. We've had 2 other assaults on the bulwark, at different spots on the wall. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like they're becoming more organized and probing it for weaknesses. Exactly. Something has to be directing them against us, and we need to find out who, or... I don't. All I know is that the Ashspawn are coming from this direction, so this is a good thing the farm's been abandoned for a long time. I'd hate to see what they would do to an unarmed farmer and his family. Not sure. I was told it was an old Imperial farm that was wiped out by the eruption of the Red Mountain.
You became a werewolf or a vamp? Werewolf. Did the companion quests, and then based on that decision I decided to stick with werewolf form.
I might know someone. I can't. I just can't be sure.
Okay.
A temple here on the island. Does that help?
No, it doesn't help, but I'm gonna give her this armor.
You brought that up before. I think I was a little short with you. Of course it matters to you, but you don't get to make this decision for me. It's fine. It can just be kind of a sore subject. Probably not. Alright, let's see what you have.
The hell? Way to hold the shield backwards. You can cure that, right? Yeah, you can cure it. There's a way to cure vampirism, and there's a way to cure the fucking werewolf disease or the beast form. I think honestly the game is better if you choose one and just stick with it. It seems kind of ridiculous to just be able to go between the two. Yeah, but that's just my opinion. Let's go investigate this boat.
Look here. Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
Not fun playing as a werewolf, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, they both got their advantages and disadvantages. Like, the Vampire Lord has the drain health ability and everything like that, but the werewolf has, you know, just the stupid raw speed and, you know, melee damage, but... So there's a body down there. Hate that bitch. Always says, who's there? Who's there? Yeah. Oh, Lusty Argonian Maid. Remember that one. We'll take that with. Turn the folio to... I have to read it first.
She called me though.
So apparently the dead guy's gonna sing to us. That's a thing. Also that she survives people that scared me the multiple times. Yeah, when she resurrects the bodies, it's just like, can you not? Alright, we cleared this place out. Heartstone. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna mine it. The Heartstone. Oh shit, it's the Striders. Forgot about these things. Don't quarrel with you. Actually, never mind, there's a body there. You're no friend of man. Oh, hey Gio. Why don't you say hi? That's right, you better say hi. How you doing, man? River Betty. Clunk! Yeah, we did it. We did it! Rubies. We got them rubies though. Alright. Garnet, gold, gem. Let's take all of it. Weakness to fire discovered from burnt spring. Alright. You are the slowest lockpicker I ever saw. Yeah, I always pick them really slow. That way I don't bust the lockpicks. It's just a habit of mine. Sorry, Mr. Popo, I didn't mean to bore you. Oh yeah? The ash spawn. Ravage stamina. Just funny, yeah. It is a bit funny. I go through the game pretty slow, and then I just do things one step at a time. That's just how I play games. I mean, I'll cover an entire area, and it may take me like an hour to get everything, but I'll go through everything and just make sure I get 90% of the stuff. Leave 10% stuff behind, but what the hell? Don't tell me it froze. Fucking X. Yeah, he showed me that video too. I'm pretty sure Xbox here just froze, so we might have to reset the console. Yeah, that was the first guy that guy was trolling. Play the same way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reset the Xbox. Hold up, guys. It'll take just but a moment.